And welcome back. Let's take a look at that trivia answer. It's a pretty good one today, folks. Okay, what two states have had the most tornadoes touch down this year up until today? Guess what it was? Texas, and yes, Minnesota. And I got some stats for you here real quick. Minnesota had 145 tornadoes this year. On average, 27 per year. And in one day, they had 48. So that's amazing. Now, Tyler, I have a question for you. How many tornadoes do you think are going to be happening in Iowa for the rest of the year?
Oh, probably about 75 more, with an account of 25 more blizzards as well. But I tell you what a crazy episode of Sci tonight. Stuff doesn't work. We're having a good time. It really doesn't matter. But let's take a look at current conditions out there. It, once again, is not sunny outside. The sun is set. 56 degrees out there right now, dew point 26 degrees, and the wind is whipping out there at 22 miles an hour from the northwest at this hour. Now, if we go ahead and zoom out and take a look at temperatures across the metro right now, 54 up in Fort Dodge, 55 over in Carroll, over to the eastern parts, 59 in Sheraton, and 55 up in Marshalltown. Pretty much very similar to what you saw yesterday if you were watching the show, watching News Watch, or been out and about. You've been experiencing these temperatures. Out in the west right now, though, 57 in Sioux City as well as Council Bluffs, and out as we take a look to the east, a little bit cooler up in Dubuque at 51 and 53 in Cedar Rapids. So once again, mid-50s for the entire state, with western Iowa seeing a little bit warmer conditions today. Taking a look at lows this morning, Mason City, one of the cooler spots at 34 degrees, 41 here down in Des Moines, 43 over in Council Bluffs. A little chilly once again if you were out and about this morning going to class, but otherwise generally not too bad. Just grab a light jacket to deal with that kind of weather. And for the high today, got to 63 in Des Moines today, a beautiful day ahead. I mean, granted the fact that it was very windy outside, so hopefully it didn't blow away if you were out there, but those strong winds from the north really aided in that. 58 degrees up in Mason City, 63 over in Sioux City, 64 in Council Bluffs. So once again, western Iowa definitely got the better end of those warmer temperatures. And now, let's go ahead and take a look at the forecasted temperatures once again. Now that cold front is passing through, so that means that tonight it's going to dip down into about the mid-30s for a good portion of the entire state, with the exception of Sioux Falls, 33 degrees. It's going to be close to freezing there. Now, when we go ahead and take a look at going to be a cool one. It's going to be about 45-ish here in Ames and out to the west. You see 44 up in Sioux Falls, 49 in Omaha. If we take a look out to the east, even a little bit cooler. Quad City's only hitting 40 degrees tomorrow. You will certainly notice that if you were out and about tomorrow because of classes and stuff, so make sure you do have that jacket with you, or else you will be pretty cold. Take a look at tonight's forecast. Increasing clouds, wind from the south at 5 to 10 miles an hour. That's really not right, but anyway. Winds will be out of the northwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Very similar temperature, though. 35 degrees sounds about right. And once again, the graphics did not work. So it's really not going to be as seasonal tomorrow. It's going to be about 12 degrees cooler than this. It's actually going to be about 45 degrees tomorrow. With the winds are right, though. Northwest winds once again gusting up to 30 miles an hour, 15 to 20, though, for the winds. And if we take a look at the extended forecast for the next few days, you notice there's Thursday going to be a little bit cooler on Friday as well. But look at this. Is that really the right temperatures? I think it is. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous for Sunday and Monday. Those are why the sunglasses are on Mr. Sunshine. 62, a pair of them, for Sunday and Monday. This is just unseasonable weather that we're experiencing when we hit the end of the weekend and to start the next work week. I tell you what, it's going to be tremendous out there.
Yeah, it sounds like a great forecast for us here this weekend. Hopefully people will be able to get out, and get some of those last season, jogs in, because, sooner or later we're going to be seeing snow, unfortunately. Because the climatological average for snow, I believe, is here maybe 2 weeks or so or something like that. Is that about right, Nick?
That sounds about right, yeah. I know there's some possibilities looking at the long-range models that are coming up, like late next week into the week before Thanksgiving. So, but that's long-range models. You can only put so much faith in that, but we'll see what happens.
So, Andy, about the volcano.
Oh, yes.
So, what's a forecast? Is it continuing to erupt, or is it going to calm down here soon?
Well, I actually did some research today, and they I know they actually said they do not know what it's doing anymore. It's been spewing out lava for the past week, and they said it was supposed to dissipate and kind of finish up whatever. Be done, and then it erupted today. So they actually quoted someone of saying, "We don't know."
That's not good.
So we don't know what's going on.
Hopefully it won't affect the people over there too much in Indonesia.
True.
Well, let's talk about something that we can analyze, something we do know. Nick, would you like to take a look at radar for us here?
Oh, yeah, let's bring up the radar. I believe we have some radar going down kind of in the New Orleans, Louisiana area. As I mentioned earlier in my part, that's kind of one of the only areas in the country right now that has something going on. You have a couple bigger cells kind of in Baton Rouge, kind of going west there, a little bit there north of New Roads, but overall just kind of some scattered thunderstorms, kind of typical for the area right now.
And also, now I know this is kind of a sidetrack, but we got the Nebraska game on Saturday.
yeah.
Oh, can't
Absolutely
forget that.
outstanding conditions for a
Right,
football game.
right.
We got that, and not only that, not only are we going to have a great weekend beyond that because of the highs in the 60s, but we get an hour's sleep on Sunday.
Oh,
great.
Good
Nice.
point.
We really do. Time to set your clocks back. You fall back now.
back.
So that's Saturday night. I think at like 2
Yeah.
a.m. You set those clocks back. Don't forget to do that.
So you actually set back at 2 a.m.?
Well, you don't know with these things.
That's when you're supposed to. That's when your computer's going to do
we
it.
might still be up, I guess. It's possible. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would say I normally set it right before I go to bed. And
Well, one man that's a firm believer in that, Matt Hoffman, that really, I mean, one of the faithful viewers of this show, who happens to be watching right now. Do you want to say hi to him?
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
There you go.
Well, I figured we'd give him some.
It must be our viewers that always watch from previous years will must remember Matt. Matt is now working in Eau Claire as a broadcast mechanic.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So there you go. People actually do get hired after college here to go on to.
Just because of this great channel. That was a sentimental moment. I figured I'd throw it out there.
And a last thought, thank you for our great viewers out there. We appreciate you. And with that, for Tyler Roney, Andy Merritt, Nick Carletta, and myself, thank you for watching and have a great night.